Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the United Credit Education Services and Financial Education Services webinar. My name is Lawrence Turner here, based out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very excited to have you on this webinar this evening. It's going to be a short webinar, but it's going to be very impactful, very powerful. I've learned about this company back in 2011, and it's been a life-changing event for me and my family, my associates, friends, all across the country. This is an opportunity for you to learn something that's so impactful, that is so relevant in today's day, that you want to seriously consider is something that can make a difference in your life, like it's done with my life and with many people across the country. So I'm very excited to have you on board. So sit tight. Hope you have some pen and paper so we can get the ball rolling and get things moving. So folks, so just stand by for a second. Let me just get this squared away. Perfect. And let me get that here. There we go. Okay, great. So first of all, I want to introduce the company to you, United Credit Education Services. Very powerful, impactful company. And what about United Credit Education Services? It's a company that you can definitely rely on because number one, the company was founded in 2004, based out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. Has very unique collection of services that's been carefully selected to provide financial protection and opportunities for people all across the country. The company is debt-free, which is very powerful, and we have the same key executives since the company's inception. So you know there's a lot of turnover ratios in companies when they bring in new executives, new chiefs, and all those things. We've maintained the same ones since our inception of our company. So why is this important, more important than ever? Well, here's something you got to understand. The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how you manage your money. See, people go out there and make all the money. There's a whole slew of money out there to make. But think about this. Is it simple to master money? It's very simple to master money, but you have to be able to manage your money. You can have someone that make way less than someone that makes a lot of money, but they're in a better financial position because they know how to manage money. So it's not all about making money and mastering money. You got to be able to manage what you make. And that's what we're going to talk about. See, we weren't taught these things about finances in school. At least I know I wasn't taught that. I wasn't even taught that through my parents. I love my parents to death, but they didn't teach me that. See, it's going to take a lot for you to change the way you think in order for you to become financially literate. And that's what we teach people all across the country, is how to become financially literate. See, there's some shocking facts out there that most people don't know. As a matter of fact, there's 5 of them. See, Americans are drowning in debt. As a matter of fact, a little bit over $1 trillion in credit card debt. That's astounding. 50% of people in the U.S. don't even have money for a rainy day. They say if you're out of work for 90 days, most people could be living on the streets. Thank God we got this stimulus check and other things that you could do to help sustain yourself throughout this unemployment benefits coming in and so forth. But what if you didn't have any of that coming in? Where would you be at? Where would you and your family be at? Think about that. 56% of the people out in the U.S. don't have those type of funds. How about this? 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement, and they right at retirement. 46%. How about this? 40% of millennials out there, you know those millennials, they spend money that they don't even have just to keep up with the Joneses. And guess what? And they keep it a secret, just trying to keep up with people. And then here's a big thing right here. 43 million Americans out there have a credit score of 599 or less. That's when I started. When someone introduced this to me, I was at a 522 FICO score. I was involved in the real estate market when a real estate boom, and when it adjusted or corrected, my credit score took a big hit and it dropped it down to a 522. Again, a friend of mine, not judging me, introduced this to me, and I made the decision to look into it myself. 9 months later, my score went to a 749 because I decided to jump in and take a calculated risk to see if this would work for me, because I was already in a bad situation. What else can I lose other than my less than perfect credit? So I was very beneficial. That's why I'm very passionate about this business, and I hope you can see the passion I have and then what we do, and see if this is something that's involved with you. See, if you have poor credit, you're walking around with bad credit scores, here's the things that can cause, obviously, anxiety, embarrassment, frustration, fear, confusion, all these things when you have a poor credit score, because those 3 digits determine how you live your life. But you know what? It's nothing to be ashamed of. And I figured that out also, because it happens to people. It happens to great people all the time. You just have to make a decision and get it corrected, because there are ways to get it corrected. Now, on the flip side of that, having a strong credit score leaves people feeling what? Confident, very excited, abundant, in control. That's when you have a great credit score. See, a good credit score opens up the possibilities to create a lifestyle you desire. Just recently, this last week, I decided to put a putting green on one side of my backyard, and the gentleman was asking me, did I want to pay cash or credit? And I'd rather keep my cash during these times that we're going through and use my credit. And it was no problem. Got it financed, cost, $1,000 or whatever it was, $6,000, but no problem with getting it financed. 24 months, no interest, minimum payments. I'll have it paid off within 12 months, but I just wanted to keep my cash, but it opened up the door when I have great credit to take advantage of a no interest type of finances. It was just a very incredible thing. And that's how you want to feel when you have great credit. See, good credit makes it easier to get things like I talked about. Financing, new houses, cars, low interest rates on credit cards and loans like I just did, higher limits on your current credit cards. How about contracts without security deposit? Without security deposit on getting utility bills turned on, cell phone bills, things of that nature. How about not have to put a deposit on those? But it makes sense for you to look at getting your credit restored, just like a lot of people across the country have done that. So United Credit, here's what they're committed to. They're committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future. Finances is very, very deep, and a lot of people don't master it. They're just going through life hoping things work out. See, we're committed to helping you understand these three areas. So we have a product that's called the Protection Plan. And within that Protection Plan, there's 12 services that help you understand and master financial literacy. Number one, now I'll go over these services in just a moment. I just want to list them here. We have a budgeting tool, credit restoration, credit builder, credit attorney, credit monitoring, debt payoff system, financial logbox. We have what's called identity monitoring or identity theft, net worth calculator, savings goal calculator, will, trust, and we have powers of attorney over your medical financial matters. And we have a program to help the youth. It's called our YFL, which stands for Youth Financial Literacy. It's a family mint program. So let's talk about the services. Well, let's talk about to build your financial future. We're going to take these in steps. Build your financial future. Here's the products you need to use to build your financial future. Number one, credit restoration, which is our main service within our protection plan. That's the program you're going to use to help get the negative information off your credit report. Then we have Credit Builder. This is a program to help you understand, how do I build credit? How do I add trade lines? That's part of the protection plan. Then we have Credit Monitoring. As you start to increase your credit score, you want to make sure you're monitoring your credit. Make sure things not coming on there. Make sure you know what your credit score is at all times. A premier credit monitoring service that's a part of the protection plan. Then we have Credit Attorney. We may have to involve a credit attorney because there's companies out there, credit agencies that's doing unscrupulous things, and we may have to involve a credit attorney, but you have access to that because you are a protection plan member. So think about, when we're talking about credit, you got to understand how your credit score is calculated. Well, 35% is payment history. How do you pay your bills? Do you pay your bills on time? See, when you have collections, foreclosures, repossessions, that all falls under payment history. And that's the biggest portion of your credit score. So I tell my clients all the time, if you just start, the day you start with me, let us work on getting the negative stuff off, but make sure you pay attention and pay your bills on time. You will see your credit score increase. But that's only one area out of 5. The second area is capacity and amount owed, the utilization. How much debt do you owe? See, 30% of your FICO score is calculated by how much you owe. You don't want to go past a balance of 30% of your available credit. For example, if you owe $1,000, don't go past $300 when that next cycle hit. Let's say you go over $500, go over $300. Make sure you pay it down before that next cycle hits, so it won't affect your credit score as much. And then 15% of your FICO score is determined by length of credit. How long have you had your accounts? That's going to determine your credit score. 10% is new credit inquiries. How many inquiries are you doing? You know, that can affect your credit score in a negative way. And then types of credit. Installment loan versus revolving loan, real estate loans. How many real estate loans you have? How many car loans you have? You have too much of any one of those, that can hurt your credit score. So make sure you master all these areas in order to maximize your credit score. So let's talk about organize. We talked about building. Now let's talk about organize your financial future. Well, how do you do that? Well, you gotta learn how to budget. That's a tool that's in the protection plan to put you on the budget. Net worth. Hey, listen, all you have to do, if you want to know what your net worth is, use this calculator, which is in your protection plan. All it's going to ask for, all your assets, and then you subtract your liabilities, and then the result is going to leave what your net worth is. The YFL, man, I talked about that earlier. That's a program that we've implemented in schools across America, but now you can teach your kids how finances work right from the comfort of your home. That's part of the protection plan. Debt payoff system. Hey, create a plan to get yourself out of debt within half the time. That service is a part of the protection plan. Now we want to protect your financial future. How do you protect it? Well, identity monitoring. We want to make sure you have that, because identity monitoring, again, if you start to increase your credit score significantly, there's people out there looking to steal your identity. The fastest growing white collar crime out there today is identity theft. You want to have it protected by a premier company. We have Privacy Armor that's protecting our clients' identity so they will not have the troubles and worries of getting their ID stolen. We have the will and trust. Everyone should have that. Here's a place where you are preparing your documents that in case something happens to you, you know exactly how your assets and things are going to be split up instead of causing turmoil, family fights, who's trying to get this, who wants this, protecting your assets from going to probate. All these things you can get done the same way you go into an attorney's office. You can have it right from the comfort of your home through your protection plan. Then we have financial lockbox. This is a roadmap. Your financial contacts and information is located in one central online location. Here's the challenge. When people pass on, a lot of times the people that they leave behind, their beneficiaries, they don't know where all their stuff is at. They don't know where their IRA, their 401k, their extra bank account, savings account, the extra keys, a set of keys to your car, the combination to your safe. A lot of that stuff, no one knows where it at because it wasn't put in writing or wasn't put somewhere easily accessed so people can have it and it won't go to the state. I know a lot of you have searched your state to see if there's assets there listed for you. The reason it's there because people pass away and they don't let their heirs know that they have those. You can eliminate that by having a financial lockbox. And then savings goal. Hey, if you want to put a goal together or save money to go on a trip or college education, this is a great calculator within the protection plan that you can utilize to help you meet that goal. Now, here's a roadmap that we like to show our clients, give them the opportunity to have access to on what they should be doing throughout the process of a year while being a member on the protection plan. So for month one, what you want to do when you become a protection plan member, you want to get started by activating your services. Activate your credit restoration, activate your credit monitoring, and set up your identity monitoring. That's what you want to make sure you get done as soon as possible, especially within month one. And then through months 2 and 3, start building your credit score by using things that would add trade lines, positive trade lines into your credit score, like our secured credit card, which is available to you. Credit My Rent. For those of you that are renting out there, we have a program where your rent payments can show as a positive trade line on your credit report. How about that? And then Credit Builder. So you have all the information in front of you so you know exactly what it takes to increase your credit score. How powerful is that? And then now here's what you really want to do. You want to now work on your outstanding debts. Use the debt payoff system in the protection plan. Use the budgeting tool. If we need to enlist a credit attorney to get some stubborn things off your credit report, hey, let's use that. We got debt settlement and debt validation letters that we can use, goodwill letters, all of these tools that we can use to work on reducing your outstanding debts. And you want to work through that through months 4 through 6. Now, let's go to month 7 through 9. Building your financial future. Folks, listen, you have this available in your protection plan. Utilize these services. Create your will and trust. It also comes with a medical and financial power of attorney. Set up your financial lockbox. Put all your assets in this online lockbox so if something happens to you, you designate who is to receive that information so it won't just go to the state. Develop your savings goal. Start saving money. It's cool to make money. It's great to make money. But how much money are you saving? What do you have in savings? See, that's the key component. And this goal, this calculated within the protection plan, can help you reach that. And then from month 10 on, work with the results. Continue working on your will and trust, because it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time to put that together. Check with your insurance company, your credit card company. See if you can get better rates since you have better credit. How about that? Open new lines of credit to build or maintain your credit score. Now, don't go out and get into debt, but make sure you're smart with debt. Use it to help you significantly increase your credit score. And then check on your ongoing services all throughout the time to make sure everything is on point with your protection plan. Now, you can keep track of all these things. We have a free app. Once you become a client, we have a free app. It's called UCESPP app. And you can have that on the go no matter where you are. It's on the cell phone. Again, it is free. If you're an Apple user, just go to Apple Store, search for it, download it. It's free of charge. If you're an Android, go to Google Play, download it. Of course, it is free to make sure you have access to your protection plan 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So to have all of these services to take care of your financial future, it's only $188. It's a one-time setup fee for all those services, and then $89 per month. No contract. You stay on the services as long as you want to. But we have clients that have been with us for years and years and years, because after they get their credit together, they love the other services, the identity theft, the credit monitoring, the access to a credit attorney, the will, trust, power of attorney, all these other services that they have access to. They want to keep having that, because guess what? Things can pop up on your credit report. And if you're not a protection plan member, guess what? You have to re-enroll. But if you've always had the ability that you've always been with us, all you have to do is start the dispute process, get us involved, and we'll immediately start taking care of those. So all those 12 services, $188 one-time setup fee, and then $89 per month thereafter, no contract. We also, what's exciting, some of you say, well, I got to pay $89 per month. Well, if you don't want to pay $89 per month, there's a way you can alleviate that. And we have what's called a customer referral program. What it does, it gives you the opportunity to get your protection plan for free. All you have to do is recommend 5 customers that enroll with our services to the person who enrolled you, and your services are free. All you have to do is maintain 5 every single month. You don't have to get 5 new ones every month. Just maintain at least 5 referrals that have enrolled in the services, and you'll never have to pay for your protection plan, but yet you get to enjoy the benefits and the services that the protection plan offers. So what we've done also, because we love to give back, we like to partner with a company that gives back. That's what you want to do. Partner with a company that gives back. We have what's called the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, or Foundation. And what it does, it provides financial literacy lessons to school across the country, all across the United States. It educates students who are in the 5th through the 9th grades on the matters of personal finance. I absolutely love this, because I wish this was around when I was growing up in school, because we've all been through this special school. It's called the School of Hard Knocks, trying to learn about money matters, trying to learn about financial literacy. And we have a program that's absolutely doing that in a major, major way. See, everyone that's on a protection plan that pays their $89 per month, $2 from each protection plan payment goes to support educational programs and scholarships for kids throughout the country. I'm just absolutely powerful. We've given away scholarships starting in 2016. And as you can see from this screen, it has grown every single year. This past February, we gave away, as you can see, $400,000 in scholarship money. And that's from the help of all of our protection plan members across the country that is giving back and giving kids a great opportunity and chance to go into college and do something special with their lives. Over $1 million has been donated so far. I can't wait to see what the number is going to be for the year 2021. Here's what some customers are saying. I mean, you heard my testimony, but there's thousands and thousands of customers all across the country. Here's Alexandria. She says, I can say that being a single mom, I was living from paycheck to paycheck. Hey, does that sound familiar? And barely making ends meet. I invested my money into the credit restoration and saw the results quickly. The score rose over 50 points. How about Tom? He said, I use UCES, which is United Credit Education Services. That's the company who does our services for to help my credit score increase and clear up some discrepancies on my credit report. When I started, I had almost 24 items that needed to be removed and or corrected. After only 6 months, guess what? 98% of them have been cleared up, and score is now 200 points up. Imagine if your score right now today, if you have credit issues, jumps 200 points. Mine jumped over 200 points when I was going through the system. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. Here's Jared. He said, the credit restoration program is doing great things for us. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. We went up over 150 points in 6 weeks. I mean, just some phenomenal stories. And I can go on and on and on about this. So it's just up to you. You take control of your financial future. When do you want to take control? Today, tomorrow, next week, next year? Hey, you got to make a decision sometime. Less than $3 a day can get you on the road of significantly increasing your credit and becoming financial literate in all areas that we talked about. All you have to do is just say, hey, let's get started. So if you're interested, contact the person that invited you on this webinar today and immediately get the ball rolling. If you have questions, they can answer those questions. Okay, folks, so I hope that made sense to you about our services and the part that United Credit Education Services play in this whole big picture of helping the world, not the world, but the country become financially literate. And I'm just super excited to have United Credit on our side to help us with this and our clients. But now I want to switch gears. I want to switch something to what a lot of people are looking at becoming an agent with us. You become an agent to offer people the opportunity to get their credit restored and be a member of our protection plan by becoming an agent with Financial Education Services. This is the agency. Now, let you understand. Financial Education Services is the marketing arm for United Credit. All our job is to do is to locate the client, explain the process, and enroll them in our protection plan. United Credit take care of everything else. They take over, helping them restore their credit and everything. We teach you how to get your clients. We teach you how to get your clients involved. We teach you the whole process. All you have to do is be willing to learn a new business that can pay you handsomely, very, very handsomely, as is done throughout the whole country. And I'll prove that to you as we go through the presentation. See, it's good, and we talk about this again. See, it's good to have money. I'm told all you can agree it's good to have money and all the things that money can buy. But it's good to always check up once in a while and make sure you haven't lost the things that money can't buy. And that's things like friendship, relationship, family. So you can't buy those things. Make sure you take the time to check up on those things. Very important. See, what we do, Financial Education Services, it provides its agents the ability to build a strong business by marketing innovative financial literacy tools, products, and services. You can have your business, and FES backs you 100%. See, it's basically what corporate America meets entrepreneurship. I love this because I love the fact of being an entrepreneur. And not only, and some people take that word lightly, but an entrepreneur is somebody, we want you to become a successful entrepreneur, someone that takes a business for real and passionate about what we do. See, FES was founded back in 2004, again, based in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Strong, consistent annual sales growth, which is very powerful, debt-free company, and then again, the same key executives since the company's inception. So let's talk about it. Let's get into this. Why do people want to become agents? Well, it's this thing that's going on. It's called the gig economy. There's over 16.5 million Americans that are making extra money in this economy because they come to find out that, hey, I need to make more money. This job thing's not paying everything, or I want a better lifestyle. So they start to do other things. And see, we understand why this will work for you because it gives you the opportunity to be your own boss, make your own hours, build your team if you choose to, because we give you an option to build yourself a business if you choose to. So we have two divisions in our company. One way you can come on board with us and you can just help people restore their credit. Be a salesperson. That's your choice. The second division is where you can build yourself a sales force where you can help more people. You can earn more money. You can do more and accomplish more when you have a team of agents, just like in real estate. See, a real estate brokerage firm, there's a broker that goes out aggressively, looks for real estate agents to work out of their office. Every time a real estate agent sells a house, the real estate agent makes a commission. The person owns a home, but also the broker owns they receive a part of that commission, whether it's a desk fee, a transaction fee, a percentage of the commission that they've negotiated with their contract. But on every transaction that broker makes, income also. You have the same ability to do that if you choose to. That's a choice. But you can make a significant amount of money. You can help a lot more people if you start to build a team, and that's something we'll teach you. You get to work from anywhere, be part of a supportive and productive community. You get to start here part-time with us and eventually go full-time if you choose to. You get to help people reach their personal financial goals. How about that? Help people significantly increase their credit score. That's just absolutely phenomenal. Easy to use online tools, excellent agent support to help you be successful in this business. So now that you understand, so okay, now I understand about I want to get involved in this business. Now you need to understand the difference between incomes. There's linear income and there's residual income. Linear income is when you're basically trading time for money. You work a certain amount of hours, you get paid this amount. Residual income is a little bit different. Well, it's a lot different because you get to leverage a network. You get to leverage a system. You get to do business one time and get paid on it month after month after month after month. Just like royalties, like actors receive royalties, music artists receive royalties. Every time that album is sold, they make money. Every time that rerun is seen on TV, they make money. That's royalty. Here with us, every time our clients, they make their monthly payment, you receive residual income. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. So if you're not in that industry, if you're not in an industry that's giving you the ability to earn residual income, you may need to think it through and look at some other options where you don't have to get up out of bed every morning to hustle and start to make money. You can have money coming in and month out by building this residual income. So now you understand income. Let's talk about marketing. You have to really realize the traditional way of marketing has definitely changed. See, 84% of people trust word of mouth recommendations over any other form of advertising. And guess what comes on after that? It's social media. That's where everybody at. You rarely see someone with a newspaper opening up looking for advertising, or even just reading a newspaper. Those things seem to be extinct these days. It's out about word of mouth, and then what's coming on board is social media. So you want to make FES your business. And then by you making it your business, listen, you can be rewarded for referring and getting people involved in our protection plan. Very powerful. See, what a better way to make a living than making a difference, helping people improve their financial well-being. Again, I thank God that the person who introduced me to this, that she didn't prejudge me, that she didn't say he may not be interested. She let me be an adult and let me make the decision myself if this is something I want to be involved in. And I truly, truly thank her. So how does all this work? You get somebody involved in the protection plan. How do you earn income? Well, you make $100 each time you enroll a client into the protection plan. Now, there's no limit to the amount of protection plans. There's no limit to the amount of sales you can do. You can do as many as you want to. But every time you do it, it's $100 every time. But not only that, you will earn $12 in residual income every time your client makes a protection plan payment. I mean, how exciting is that? Then we have another way how you can earn income. See, it's not just one way. We have many ways how you can earn income within financial education services. This is what's called our customer acquisition bonus. This is if you decide you want to build a team under financial education services. So let's give you an example. Let's say here's you. You're an agent. You enroll a new agent with the help of your support, your leadership. They'll teach you how to do this. We want to help your new agent get their first 2 protection plans within their first 70 days. Now, granted, most people do it within 30. A lot of people do it within a week. A lot of people do it within their first day of enrolling as an agent with us. So each time you enroll someone in a protection plan, how much do you make? You make $100, right? Plus residual income. So if you do 2, that's $200. Now, by your new agent enrolling 2 clients within the first 70 days, the company will pay you a bonus, it's called customer acquisition bonus, of $100. So this guy right here will make $100 off the efforts of this person. But I want to show you how you can earn more income by getting this customer acquisition bonus by doing the same thing, but just doing it at a higher level. We want to get you promoted within the first 30 days. Do you have to get promoted in 30 days? No. Do people do it in less than 30 days? Yes. But the first position is field training. Now, there's some requirements for that. We'll teach you that. But if you did the same thing as an agent, instead of you making $100, you would make, you can see under FT, which stands for field training, you would make $160. Next position, SFT, senior field trainer. We'll show you what the guidelines are to obtain the senior field trainer position. Bring in an agent, help them get their first 2 protection plans within 70 days. The company pays you a $240 bonus. Next position, SD. This is the position we're looking to train and develop people to become. And that's sales director. Sales director, that is the biggest percentage increase in our entire compensation program. You bring on an agent, you're a sales director, and that agent gets their first 2 protection plans within 70 days, That's $380 that will be paid to you every single time you do that. Imagine if you did that 3 times a week. That's over $1,000 a week just in customer acquisition bonus. We're not talking about the other ways, just in this area. And as you can see, the higher you go up in these positions, and again, you will be taught how to get to these higher positions, the more money you make. And so you can see here's my position, VP, which is vice president. You become a vice president, that means your business is doing at least $100,000 in business, in volume per month. Of course, there's some other requirements, but $100,000 a month. You're vice president. At that position, you bring on an agent, help them get their first 2 protection plans. That's $500 every time you do that. Think about it. 3 of those a week, that's $1,500 per week just in customer acquisition bonus. We're not talking about residual income. We're not talking about sales. And there's other ways that I'm going to show you how we earn income. But that's a tremendous amount of money. That money right there, you should be focusing on when you first come into the business. Then we have monthly affinity bonus. This is a bonus that the company pays out once a month to the amount of sales you do in your business. And it starts at the sales director position. As you can see, your team does 10,000 in sales on a monthly basis. You get a half a point, $50. $50 is $50. I don't care if you think, hey, that's all I get. Well, if you want more money, get to these higher positions. Regional sales director, 3/4 of a point. Executive sales director, 1/4 of a point. See, these minimum volume requirements for each title, this is what you have to do in order to qualify for this bonus. Vice president, as I talked to you about earlier, $100,000. They pay you an additional 1.5%. That's an extra $1,500 check every month by you maintaining that $100,000 and plus to get that bonus. All these positions, we have people at every single one of these positions. We have one person that we had to make a new position for because she broke the mold. $10 million in a volume month. In 1 month, $10 million. The company paid her a 3 points on 10 million. What is that? $300,000 bonus just in this area, extra on top of your income. Hey, it can be done. All you need is one person to make it there. Guess what? It'll start opening doors for many other people to do the same thing. I'm just super, super excited about that. Additional rewards. Hey, listen, we don't stop there. We want to recognize you for doing a great job. We have a club, it's called a Medallion Club. This is what it starts when once you and your team have 50 protection plans on your team, you start to get gifts from the company. It goes all the way up to 450, where you get a Shinola watch. I remember when I got my watch. It's very, very beautiful. It's a company that makes it out of Detroit, Michigan. I mean, very classy watch. But once your team gets 450, you get that watch. So some gifts in between there. You want to focus on being obtained that, because we want to recognize you for doing a great job by building protection plans within your team. Now, this Medallion Club, it's the road to our next club, which is called the R&R Club. Rest, relaxation, and retirement. This is where you're building something that's well worth over $3.4 million annually to you, to each and every person who decides to take this business serious. And that's what it is. You got to take it serious, because there's some serious money on the table if you truly want to get after it. Once you and your team accomplish and obtain 500 protection plans, you qualify for level 1 in the R&R Club, which is a $600 a month car payment. You can either get you an Audi, a Cadillac, or a Mercedes. Now, I remember when I hit 500, I said I want the Mercedes, and that Mercedes 550 is amazing. I love that car. You have the ability to do that if you choose to. Level 2 through 3, matter of fact, level 2, you get a $10,000 cash bonus. Level 3, they increase your car allowance from $600 to $1,500. Level 4, now you gotta remember, as your team starts to grow, you're starting to get more protection plan, you get to qualify for these higher levels. Level 4, $25,000 cash bonus. How about level 5, $50,000 cash bonus with an automobile upgrade option. So you can upgrade your automobile. What do you want, a Rolls, a Bentley? It's your choice. Level 6, $5,000 a month house payment. Think about this. You got your house paid. You're driving a luxury car. You got money in the bank. You save money. You got great credit. You got a business. You got the feeling of helping people become financially literate. I mean, what else can you ask for, right? Well, I'm going to give you some more that you can ask for, right? Level 7, monthly retirement bonus up to $25,000 a month. Here's what the company will do. They'll match your income dollar for dollar up to 25 grand and put it into a retirement account in your name. Now, I'm sure I have some big time thinkers or big time people who want more out of this. We have a bonus for you. It's a monthly bonus, anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 per month, on top of everything that you're earning within the company. See, again, there's a lot on the table. It's just a matter, are you willing to become a professional? Are you willing to take this serious? Are you willing to put the work in to obtain all these different benefits and rewards that the company is offering you? So it's just very, very exciting. And not only once you go over 6 figures in the company, they give you this Super Bowl ring to reward you, let everybody know that you are a member of our 6-figure club. And people are getting these in the droves because, again, people are looking to become financially literate. People want a higher credit score. People want options. And if you're there to give it to them and you're a professional, you know your business, it can do great things for you. So there's training, tools, and support, because you're going to need that. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. See, we have a complete turnkey business. We give you a website that you don't have to go out and pay someone to do it. You'll get one as soon as you enroll. Online back office, where you have access to training, marketing materials, managing your business. You want to dive in there and kind of get to know everything in your back office. We give that. That's part of your initial fee to come on board with us. Live agent and customer support, weekly pay. Every Thursday we get paid. Life insurance, you get life insurance. Whether you have a pre-existing medical condition, doesn't matter. You get to qualify for up to $100,000 in life insurance. You have professional marketing materials that's been approved, that's located in your back office. You don't need to make up anything. We want you to stay compliant, stay in business. So use what we offer you because it works. Again, commissions and rewards and bonuses, which I just talked about. Regional and national training to keep you up to speed on what's going on. Tax advantage, because now you're an entrepreneur. You receive your identity, as far not your identity, but a form called a 1099 to show how much money you made for the year. That's what the company issued. Make sure you have someone that's qualified to help you take advantages of the tax benefits by being an entrepreneur. And then the opportunity to help others, which is a major, major factor by coming on board with FES. So what does it cost to become an agent? Well, as you know, just to become a client is $188. But to become an agent, you pay an additional $100 for a total of $288, and then $89 per month. You're a protection plan member also, but you also have the ability to get yours for free. Just bring on 5 customers and or agents, yours is free. But by paying the extra $100, guess what? You get to earn commissions. You get to earn bonuses. You get to be a part of a protection plan. You get life insurance. Again, you get to get yours for free. You get to have an additional business that generates income for you and your family just by paying an extra $100. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. It just makes sense to me. That's why I've been with the company so long, because it has absolutely changed me and my family's life like you can't believe. Not only can you download the United Credit app, you also download the FES app, and it's all for free. Again, if you're an Apple user, go to the Apple Store and download it. If you're an Android user, go to the Google Play. It's free. You get to be able to keep track of your business right from the comfort of your phone. Here's what some agents are saying that has had some success around the country. We have many, many across the country, but here's a few. Ashton Henry, he's a tax person who came on as a client, decided to see, he saw what it did for him, came on as an agent and does millions of dollars in business per month. Miss Nicola Smith Jackson, she's our #1 earner. She was a hairdresser, got involved in the business, helped her with her credit. She had a tax lien on her credit report, got it removed, came on board and just absolutely blew the roof. Multi-millionaire within our company. Mr. Alfred Nixon, this is a young man out of California, just came on board. He was in other network marketing companies, but didn't do well. Came on board with us, saw our system, our product, our services, and is doing an absolute phenomenal job at building something very, very special across the country. Millions of dollars per month in revenue through his business. Mr. Tony Camilleri, real estate broker, saw what we did, decided to come on board to help his clients significantly increase their credit score so they can buy real estate, saw what we did and decided to say, hey, I want to take this business serious, and doing very, very well with our company based out of Michigan. Sabrina Liu, young lady, was drowning in financial debt, troubles, bad credit, living in an apartment. She decided to come on board. Now she's doing absolutely phenomenal. She's a homeowner, very happy. This company has changed her life. Mr. Bobby Kim, this guy was in sales for almost 20 years, working hard, 70 to 80 hours per week. He worked so many hours it caused trouble with his family. Someone introduced him to FES and taught him about leverage, not having to do everything yourself, with a product that everyone needs. Came on board with us and just absolutely changed his whole life, his family's life, friends' life, associates, and building something very, very special throughout the country. So you got to think about, which one are you? Are you A? Are you ready to go? You ready to get this thing going? Then hey, let's get going. Let's get signed up. Get back with the person that invited you and get this thing moving. Start the training process. Get introduced to your sales director, your vice president, get it going. Or you're B. You may have a few questions. Well, we're definitely here to answer those questions so we can make sure you understand what it takes to come on board with us and be a success and get the thing and get the ball rolling. We're here to answer those questions. Or you may be a C. You like to enjoy the service. Hey, if that's you, let's make it happen. Let's get it again, get the ball rolling so we can get things moving. See, the secret of getting ahead, folks, and you guys know this, you gotta get started. That's what it takes. You gotta take calculated risk. If you don't like your current situation, you don't like your current score, you gotta get started. You gotta get moving. Because when you do that, it can lead you to somewhere where you thought you'd never be. And that could be financial success. So folks, I hope this makes sense to you. We'll be back here Thursday at 7 o'clock, giving this information again by one of our top superstars. And I hope you can join in, but I hope this makes sense to you. Get back with the person that invited you, and I hope to see you at the top because it's way too crowded at the bottom. Good night, everyone. Have a great, great evening.